Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. Currently, he has been denied bail twice this week by two different judges. His legal team has filed a notice of appeal with the U.S. District Court in an attempt to overturn those decisions and secure his release. He is being held at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center and maintains his innocence during court appearances. Reports indicate that Diddy's demeanor, including his smiling, has frustrated the presiding judge. Although these actions may seem trivial, they can have serious implications in high-stakes legal proceedings. Recently, a judge denied Diddy bail, stating that there were no conditions that would guarantee his appearance at future court dates. The judge expressed concerns that the nature of the crime occurs away from public view. Diddy's lawyers argued that he had made good faith efforts to show up in New York to face these charges. However, prosecutors countered that he cannot be trusted, citing his history of attempting to intimidate witnesses, including some who might testify in this case. They urged the judge to keep him in custody, emphasizing that any form of intimidation could severely undermine his legal standing and lead to contempt of court charges. Actions perceived as disrespectful, such as smiling during hearings, can negatively influence the court's perception and impact bail and sentencing decisions. In a move that surprised no one, Sean Diddy Combs has finally been arrested in New York. He is facing federal charges and was formally indicted after turning himself in today. This situation has been brewing for a long time, with numerous individuals coming forward with accusations against him. Just last week, he failed to respond to one of the lawsuits, resulting in a $100 million judgment, which he will likely need to cover legal fees. At present, there is limited information available. Only rumors surrounding Diddy's behavior in legal settings, including alleged conflicts with court personnel and judges. These incidents have undoubtedly fueled media frenzy, particularly when coupled with ongoing allegations of misconduct. What we do know is that federal authorities executed a search warrant at his residence back in the spring, indicating that they have been investigating this case for an extended period. The evidence has reportedly been presented to a grand jury since June, suggesting a significant amount of documentation exists to support the prosecution. His attorney claims Diddy has been fully cooperative and even moved to New York last week, anticipating these charges and wanting to surrender. However, the federal legal system operates differently from the state system. Regardless of whether the allegations are genuine or exaggerated, they have undoubtedly shaped public perception of Diddy's legal troubles. When it comes to high-profile criminal cases, media coverage and speculation can significantly influence public opinion. A bail hearing is not automatically granted. A defendant must request a detention hearing. At this hearing, the prosecution presents evidence and witnesses to argue why the individual poses a threat to the community or a flight risk. In some federal cases, especially those involving potential sentences of 10 years or more, there is a presumption that the accused is a flight risk, shifting the burden onto the defense to prove otherwise. Legal experts have indicated that Diddy could be facing many years in prison, highlighting the seriousness of the charges against him and the potential for significant legal repercussions if he is convicted. Depending on the gravity of the offenses and the evidence presented, the outcome could lead to a lengthy prison sentence. Such a development would mark a dramatic shift in both his career and personal life, particularly given his high-profile status in the entertainment industry. At this point, there is no plea deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office can offer Diddy, and it is certainly not one he would accept. Any potential deal would likely involve years in federal prison, with minimum sentences of 10 years for drug charges and trafficking. Diddy has faced legal issues before, including state charges related to a shooting incident involving Jennifer Lopez, but he appears determined to fight this case, signaling that it will likely go to trial. Prosecutors will need to ensure their evidence is robust before pursuing that path. The allegations against Diddy include accusations that he misused funds from his businesses, such as Bad Boy Entertainment, his clothing line, and his liquor ventures, to facilitate illegal activities across state lines. This is why the case has escalated to the federal level. While the defense has raised questions about the evidence, it is believed that the lengthy indictment contains enough factual evidence to warrant a conviction for non-consensual actions. Critics argue that a major flaw in the prosecution's case is the absence of explicit statements in the indictment that any alleged victims participated willingly in the activities described as non-consensual. Consent is a crucial element of these charges, and the prosecution must establish this fact beyond a reasonable doubt. There are numerous allegations that suggest funds from his ventures were used to engage in illegal activities, including alleged prostitution across state lines, which is why the case falls under federal jurisdiction. A Texas attorney recently announced the filing of 120 new misdemeanor charges against Diddy, indicating that the firm will pursue a civil lawsuit nationwide. They argue that Diddy remains a danger to society, making it difficult for a judge to grant bail in light of the extensive alleged evidence against him. During a press conference, this attorney revealed the new sexual charges, emphasizing that such overwhelming evidence creates significant challenges in securing bail for Diddy. The concern is that should he be released, he may engage in further misconduct, adding to the complexities of his legal situation. The fact that he has been denied bail twice only works against him in the public eye. There is a growing perception that these denials imply his guilt, complicating the prospect of finding an impartial jury. Speculation arises about whether his legal team will seek a change of venue, given the high-profile nature of the case and the intense media scrutiny. The judge, citing concerns over potential witness tampering and threats of violence, has denied Diddy's bail requests. Diddy has since filed an appeal to challenge this decision. The refusal to grant bail indicates the court views him as a significant risk, either to the investigation or to other individuals involved. This ruling adds further complexity to his legal battle, as denying bail is typically reserved for cases with strong indications of threats to public safety or interference with justice. Interestingly, many are left wondering why it took so long for the government to pursue these charges, especially since they claim Diddy's alleged crimes have been ongoing for over a decade. One hypothesis is that gathering sufficient evidence for the indictment may have been a lengthy process, complicated by the numerous civil suits currently facing him. The emergence of video evidence reportedly depicting Diddy in an altercation with his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, has raised additional concerns. This footage, which allegedly shows him assaulting her, may have provided prosecutors with the concrete evidence needed to build their case. Diddy's legal troubles have sparked significant debate, particularly after a new judge was assigned to his case and evidence was compiled. After being denied bail twice, Diddy is pushing for a speedy trial. However, the judge questioned whether he genuinely wanted that or if he preferred more time to review the evidence. This situation has caused some to speculate about the timing and motivations behind Diddy's requests. After being denied bail a third time, Diddy's legal team made another attempt to secure his release. The judge firmly rejected this request, emphasizing the severity of the allegations against him. The judge voiced particular concerns about potential witness tampering, which played a crucial role in the decision to deny bail. As of now, Diddy's legal strategy appears to be focused on assembling a powerful legal team to challenge the charges. Sources close to him have indicated that he is adding top-tier attorneys to his defense team, aiming to secure the best possible representation for this high-profile case. Diddy's lawyers contend that he poses no risk if granted bail, yet the judge remains resolute in denying these requests, highlighting the gravity of the charges against him and the potential risks involved in allowing him to be released. Despite promises from Diddy's legal team to implement stringent conditions if released on bail, including restricting his guests to family members only, the court has not been swayed. Judge Andrew Carter ruled against Diddy's bail application, stating that the prosecution has provided compelling evidence of his potential threat. Diddy is now confronting over 100 lawsuits, ranging from allegations of sexual misconduct to trafficking. This overwhelming volume of legal challenges presents one of the most significant legal predicaments in the history of the entertainment industry. Moreover, a prominent attorney recently announced plans to file over 100 different lawsuits against Diddy, encompassing allegations such as violent rape, sexual abuse, forced prostitution, and more. The upcoming lawsuits are likely to amplify the scrutiny surrounding Diddy and his actions. The initial lawsuit that ignited this legal storm was filed by Cassie Ventura on November 16, 2023. In her suit, she accused Diddy of physical and emotional abuse, claiming that he had subjected her to years of torment. Among her allegations are claims that he assaulted her in a hotel hallway back in 2016. As Diddy prepares for his criminal trial, it is crucial to keep in mind the full scope of these allegations. Additionally, former adult film star Adriana English has alleged that between 2004 and 2009, Diddy forced her into substance use and engaged her in sexual activities with guests at his homes in New York and Miami. The timing of these claims raises questions, particularly given the ongoing federal investigation into Diddy's alleged misconduct. The legal implications of these cases are profound, not only for Diddy's career but also for his public image. The current legal landscape presents numerous challenges, and the potential fallout could reshape his legacy within the entertainment industry. As this high-profile case unfolds, the ramifications of these allegations and the mounting legal troubles Diddy faces will undoubtedly continue to attract significant media attention and public scrutiny.